Welcome to the Hamsi Analytics Daily Market Commentary. I'm Pablo Navarro. Today is Thursday, September 27, 2012. For the market internals, the New York Stock Exchange advanced decline differential closed at 1,437. Nasdaq advanced decline differential closed at 1,122. We had 8 new 52-week highs for the S&P 500 and no new 52-week lows for the S&P 500. Breadth on the market here are getting better. We want to see those number of 52-week highs getting higher here as the week ends. For the volatility, there were 367,000 contracts traded for the VIX today, with 48 million in total premium paid. For the dollar-weighted put-call ratio in October, a 1.46 reading, which is neutral with 27% of the total premium paid. For November, a 0.4, which is bearish with 35% of the total premium paid. And in December, a 0.64 reading, which is neutral with 23% of the total premiums paid. Here we have the daily chart for SPX. Very important levels today were hit, and yesterday we talked about closing and confirming the break below 0 sigma. Today we were up almost 1% or 14 handles, and you can see here we have no confirmation of this break of 0 sig. Now what we're looking at here, tomorrow is going to be a critical day. If we are able to close above this 0 sig, will be taken as a bullish signal here, maybe going for new highs. As you could see, we talked about this pullback from here to here, maybe a bull flag after this big run up here. If we are able to bounce and finish up tomorrow, I could take it here as we're trying to take out the highs we'd make for the year, and the target we'll be looking at would be 1460 and 1482. Those are gonna be our upside targets from here. Going to the 60-minute chart, here we have it. We talked about maybe going to 1451 today. We touched that target high of the day here, and after that we pulled back a little into the close. Nothing dramatic here. Tomorrow we want maybe to close above the weekly pivot, that is 12-13 handles above here, so we'll need to have another up 1% day, which is pretty hard here. So maybe looking for a close around here, 1459, 1460. That is also in line with the target on the daily chart we just talked about. It will be a pretty bullish reversal if we are able to close here around this 1460 level. For SPY, here for SPY, let's start on the daily chart and let's look what happened. Pretty much the same yesterday and the day before. We broke 0 sig on an outside day reversal, which we talked about here, and then day after we have a big down day. After that, today we did not confirm the break of the 0 sigma, and we are now above it. We touched our pullback level of 144, 143 and a half, and now we're maybe looking for a new high. 148.62 is gonna be the next target on the upside, new high of the year. But before, we're looking for 146.50. That's gonna be the target. On the pivot support and resistance, we want to close above the 145.28. That will be pretty good here. Not so huge move as tomorrow Friday. If we get a very big move, maybe look for the 146 and a quarter. That's gonna be our level here. On the downside, we do not want to take the lows of the week we have made so far. That would be important to hold. IWM, yesterday we tested the levels we wanted to see before, 82.80s, 82 and a half, more or less that level. We talked about wanting to hold this low for the week. Very important levels to hold here for the week, and we're starting to see maybe a bounce. If we are able to continue and hold the lows for the week, I would take as a support. Did its job, and now we're starting to go higher. The target would be 86.32. We're going to look at that level, and for the longer term, a new high of the year, and maybe look at the 88-89 level. The first targets we're gonna have here, 85.60 is gonna be our first target, 87 and a quarter, and then let's call it 80.80. Those are important levels to have here if we are able to hold this 82 and 80 level. GLD. Here we have the GLD chart, very beautiful chart here. We have this huge run up here after the Fed announced that we're gonna get more money, and then we have here a big bull flag. After this bull flag, we bounced up 0.6 yesterday, being acting as support, and now today we have a huge update, 1.5%. Now our targets are gonna be a new high here, and also looking at 175.40 and even 178.72. Those are the numbers here. Very bullish pattern here on GLD so far. For VIX, on the VIX chart, we have a big down day today, down 11%, almost 12%, and we are getting the bounce we wanted here, not as high as we wanted. We wanted to see 18s, but now we're already pulling back, which is good. Maybe stay around the 13 level. So we got here the first one we talked about, wanting to get a pullback here. We got it, stayed around some time, and now we're getting this double failure here, which is very bullish for the equities or the indexes. Yesterday we talked about this oversold level we had here, not extremely oversold, but you could see the day we had today, big reversal here, and now we are at normal levels again. Nothing overbought, nothing oversold for the McClellan oscillator. We have a special offer by TradeStation. Get your HAMSA Analytics proprietary indicators paid by TradeStation. Contact Active Traders office in Chicago, Peter Albino, at the number listed below. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.